everybody. Welcome to the I didn't prepare well enough established facts, because I don't remember what episode this is at all. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 278 of the established facts. Sorry, I had to look that one up. Well, it's been a bit. Let's introduce ourselves, then we'll talk about what we're doing.
Okay.
This is Josh.
And this is Dr. Deb.
And I'm Lance.
He's the man behind the camera.
That's right. We gave him a microphone.
We did.
Again.
We will see how it all works out by the time we're done.
That's the hope. We're just going to, I know, hopefully you guys checked out 277 where Green Team wins. And figured, since just the two of us today and Lance providing play-by-play or commentary or whatever he's going to provide, we're going to do another Factor Player because it's the easiest thing for us to get into, and then we'll have our conversations and whatnot as we go. But a big thank you to our friends at Weird Giraffe Games.
Yes.
I know we've played a couple of their games, and we have a few more to go through. And since they were so gracious to give us the game, we're going to be gracious and give them our time.
Yeah.
That was me stumbling over my tongue.
It worked out.
Okay.
I followed it.
Good.
So yeah, and they can hit the rewind button if they're confused.
All right, Doc.
Hi.
What's happening?
So I taught myself to play this game last night. So I am obviously an expert. We're at 24 hours. So yeah. This is Explosion in the Laboratory. So
Versus Fire in the Library.
Correct. So if they look at some of our previous episodes, I don't know if it was 275 or it was, I honestly don't know.
It was 276.
276, okay. Was fire in the library. Well, if you wondered where that fire started, you can wait no longer. You will find out. Apparently, we started it. We are going to be...
I did not.
You, one of us will. We are very poorly trained chemists, which is hilarious because my degree is actually in chemistry, but we'll skip that point. We are bad chemists that are mixing and matching things pretty much at random to see what we come up with. And in the process, we will have volatile solutions that will explode, and thus the name of the game. So this is our friendly neighborhood game, which is actually really convenient in this little box. So if you need a game to go with you quickly to say a con, this is extra
and teacher's microphone.
Oh yeah, you know it. So, card game, obviously, in case you wondered what these were.
Well, that was a rules sheet.
That
Those
is a
are
rules
cards.
sheet, and these are cards, amazingly enough. So I'm going to lay these out, and I'm going to do my best to remember the names of all of them because I fumbled with this before, and last night I kept pulling out the rules to make sure I knew what on earth I was looking at.
Those are flasks.
Right, so these are your 6 flask cards. Up here, you have got your beaker cards.
Cauldrons with spouts.
Yep, basically. These 3 are for when you have 1 to 3 players. If you have 4 players, you're going to use these in place of these. But we're doing 1 to 3, so we're going to use these. But I'll remove these in a second. These are your laboratory cards. So one side looks like that. The other side has got this much more interesting setup.
So many colors.
Yep. Okay, so for you to see. And then finally, we've got progress cards. There are 8 of these. These are basically bonus cards where you get to do things you're not otherwise allowed to do. You can, move things you're not allowed to move, things like that. So progress cards here. All the progress cards have 2 sides. Top is blue, bottom is yellow, or the other way around, depending on your preference, right? And you choose one. Once you choose it, it does not change. You are stuck with what your choice is. So I'll put it down there for now so you can see what the card looks like. Solo gameplay. You can play this game by yourself against the robot or against whoever, the other guy. And then this is the robot scoring. So that's solo gameplay. And then last of all, your reference card. You can also use this to keep track of whose turn it is. If you're having trouble first, second, third, fourth. This is your turn phase, which we'll talk about in just a second. And then this is your compound guide. What mixes with what and what badness ensues when you mix certain things with other things. So we will be using that one. This is a press your luck game. Just like Fire in the Library, Explosion in the Laboratory, you're still pressing your luck. And it doesn't sound like the luck goes very well because in the end, something will explode. So the purpose, where should we start? Okay, so every round, these cards will determine what flasks you're going to take. The flasks that you have combine to make different things. Amazingly enough, your color learning that you did when you were in elementary school does come in handy here, because a yellow and a blue will make a green. I heard you all out there.
Oh.
A yellow and a red will make a
Orange.
And a blue and a red will make a purple. Fantastic. However, what's very interesting about this is if you look at this red card, you will see a flame right there. That's because the red is volatile. So when red combines with blue or with yellow, you will see this lovely little symbol down here. You see that little thing that says fire.
It's like an exclamation point and a red triangle.
That's your fire risk. So purple and red are volatile because you made them with the red, which is volatile. The yellow and the blue combination into green is not volatile, but it doesn't score you as many points. So you see how that goes. So turn phase. So your first set is going to be your turn planning. It has this little thing with a little quill next to it. What does that matter? Many of these progress cards you can only play during the turn planning phase. You see on the card, you got this little symbol here. So this was something you have to do. So this is choose a compound or double mixture. If you make it during the this is called the mixing compounds phase, then you gain 5 victory points. This one, you see the symbol is different, so you could not use that during the turn planning phase. So that's why it matters. So before you do anything else, if you have a progress card you want to play, that's what you do. Then it comes to mixing compounds. So to start off mixing compounds, the active player takes all of the cards, mix them up, something very exciting, and then in front of me, I'm going to pretend that I'm right here. So I'm going to lay them out in front so that you can see. You lay out the cards 1 through 6. You add the number on the leftmost first card, which is 0 in this case, to the rightmost last card.
The black number?
The black number.
Okay.
Yep, the black number. This one has another reason. We'll get there in a second. 0. To the last one. Well, you go, well, Deb, that's an X. That's correct. So we don't add that one. We go to next door, which is 2. 0 plus 2 is 2. Yes, we learned something in kindergarten. Okay, now we say, all right, well, number 2, now what? Well, then we go to see what is our fire level. Fire level is when you look here on the bottom and you see how many of these upside down triangles with the exclamation point we have. We have 1. As the game progresses, we're going to get more and more fire because you see there's a symbol here. On the other side, there's double symbols for it. So don't worry, we will be getting more fire hazard as we go through. But right now we have 1 fire hazard and 0 plus 2 is 2. So we look on the 1 fire hazard card. We had 2. 2 is yellow. So I would get one of the yellow half-filled flasks. I can do this up to 2 more times. I can choose to stop any time I want. Remember, it's press your luck. But why on earth would I stop now? Where's the fun of that? So we're going to do it again. So now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it again. 15 plus 5, 20. We're still at 1 fire hazard, so we find the 1 card. Now I'm looking at the 20, another yellow. Okay, so I get another yellow half flask. I can do it up to 1 more time. I could stop here, but again, where's the fun of that? So, can do it 1 more time.
It depends on how conniving you are, because if you stopped here, you just leave me with blue.
No. It will go back in.
Oh.
So at the end of my turn, all of the flasks will be available to you.
Oh,
so it does me no good to try to steal flasks, so to speak, because you're going to have all of them available to you. What it will matter, though, is if I draw volatile. We'll see what happens here, kids. All right. 15 plus 1 is 16. Card 1 fire. Number 16 is another yellow. I think it's on the other side. There it is. All right, well, that was not nearly as exciting as what it could have been. It was more exciting last night when I played it by myself. Okay, so I have 3 yellows. All right, well, now what you do, Doc? Well, I can't combine yellow with any other color because I don't have any other colors.
How do you know to grab the half versus the full?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I actually watched the playthrough and then I'm reading this because the reason why it matters is because what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine my half yellow with my half yellow to make
One full.
one full yellow. So this has basically been used up. My turn. So now I have a full and a half yellow flask. Why does that matter? Well, partially yes. So if, when you're mixing compounds, if you only mix blues and yellows together, here it is. So beaker scoring is where we're at now. So I did my mixing compounds when I mixed my half and my half, so now I have my full. So now we're on to here. Beaker scoring or unstable mixture. Well, I didn't make an unstable mixture this time. Don't worry, we'll get there. So I'm over here at beaker scoring.
Wasn't really worried.
Right, well, so you can earn victory points two ways. One of them are the gold stars, which are intuition points. The others are the black stars, which are here, here, and here. These are research. So you will get more points if you make one of these compounds. I wasn't able to this time. So what happens? So I would score 2 points for my full flask, 1 point for my half flask, and if you only mix yellow, double blue or double yellow mixtures earn you a process card. So it gives you a little bit of something if you don't get one of these mixtures. So I'm going to pick this up. Now, because I made this with yellows, I am using the yellow one. I don't get to choose the blue. There are other situations where you do get to choose, but in this case, it has to be yellow. So I pick it up. My yellow looks like that. This tells me I can only use this if I'm in an unstable mixture part because of that symbol up there. I'm going to ignore the chemical that caused the unstable reaction and return back to my mixing phase. That can come in handy. So that's here, right here in front of me. So 2 + 1 is 3.
That's called neutralize, but that, I mean, that
Yes.
helps with that.
It does. So I apparently, somewhere back in my lab, I've got stuff to neutralize the crazy stuff that I've got out there. And that is my turn. So what would have happened if I had made one of these mixtures? The card that I make gets turned. So let's say I made one of the green mixtures. I would then turn it. The arrows tell you which way to turn it. This would go from 1 research point, and it would then go to 2. Or if I made an orange, it's the same idea. 2 would then go to 3. 3 goes to 4. 4 goes to 5. Flip. 6, 7, yellow X. Yellow X means that is the end of the game. So one of these cards will hit the yellow X mark first. That signals the end of the game, and then we'd figure out who's winning.
At end of game, does it stop or does it complete the round?
It completes the round, I believe. It completes the round, and then we are done.
Cool.
Because this happens at the end of my turn. Well, no, you're right. I believe it finishes the round, and then it's done. That's a great question. I love it.
Well, it's going to be my turn.
Game ends. No, I'm wrong. Immediately. If any beaker shows X on the bottom edge, the player with the most points, never mind. It's just done. The whole place exploded. Remember, we are dealing with explosions here. The other thing that happens, not only do they flip when you make them, at the end of the player's turn, the one with the lowest number flips. So this game actually speeds up pretty quick once it gets going. So in this case, I didn't make any of them, but
because you didn't, the one with 1 would turn.
will then become 2.
Okay.
So this will matter because certain ones will then become more valuable than others.
Right.
So you might kind of play to that. So that is my turn. Cards go to you, sir. It helps to have them here. And then I'm going to sit down because
You don't need to bend over that whole time. Excellent. So I'm putting out in front of me everything in order.
Yep.
But going through our fires is still 1.
correct.
Adding up is 0 and 15. So 15.
0 and 4.
Oh, it's the outermost?
It's the bookends.
Okay. So
It's the
0 and
bookends.
4 is
0 and 4. Uh-huh.
So I then find the row with
Fire 1 because
Fire
we're still
1,
only
yep.
at fire 1.
number
Secret
4
fire
is blue.
is blue. Ooh.
Right? Fire 1.
2, 3, 4.
For those of
It
you
is.
watching at home, Josh should be playing on the mat, but he's not.
I'm not, but
So I
have
can't
a
use the
reason.
camera.
He's being a rebel.
I'm not trying to be a rebel. It's easier for me to see this way, but I understand y'all need to see too. I'm getting there. Long and short of it, if that helps, fire 1, number 4 is blue.
Yay.
Now, do that again, correct?
Dude, you could stop,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you would only get 1 victory point for that.
That doesn't sound like fun.
Right. That's press your luck. However, there will be times when we might want to stop.
15 and 3 is 18. We are still at fire 1. 18 is yellow.
So you're going to get a half a flask of yellow. Now, you could stop at this point because a blue and a yellow mixed together would get you a green. And a green is worth 2 research points. You'd also have 1 and 1, 2 intuition points. So you would score 4 points if you so chose.
Okay.
Or you could keep going.
Or I'm going to keep going.
The other interesting thing about this is as the fire number goes up, those cards become more and more dangerous. There's more reds and there's more blacks inside. So you're more at risk of blowing things up the further you go.
So here's an interesting one. I will put it out here so we can see it because I have the double X on the left side. And based off what you said,
You go to the card right next to it.
to the card next to it.
Yep.
So I would then be at 15.
Plus 1.
Plus 1 is 16. 16 on our 1 fire is another yellow.
Okay.
So
You get the other half flask of yellow right
and
there.
that's my
That's your
second-
3.
My 3, correct?
Yep. That's the max that you can do.
Put those to you. I will go ahead and mix my blue and yellow to make a green.
It's under here somewhere. There it is. So you'd make, if you care. We know it's a green, but
Hold
still.
on.
Oh,
Wouldn't it also be on the other side of that?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's on both sides. So you got 1 green and you got a half a flask of yellow. So you
Means
have
I've got 2 intuition points for the green. One. Hold on. 2 intuition points for the green. 1 intuition point for the yellow, and 2 for this green,
research.
for the
Yep.
research. Correct.
now because you made a
Which
green,
turns
it flips.
that. Yep. Those go here, and then I will say for you when you are showing whatever you're going to show, recommendation to just do it right here.
Yep,
So you
I
don't
like
have to
it.
reach as far.
I like it.
So that
now,
put me at 5 points, right?
correct.
Cool.
Now it's also at the end of your turn. At the end of the turn, the lowest one flips.
Oh,
Honestly,
the lowest one turns even if you researched already?
yes, it
Oh,
always
okay.
turns, which is why I said this gets very fast. So, and this was honestly the hardest part was remembering to keep turning. As I was playing it last night, I was like, crap, did I remember to turn it?
My goodness, all these are just volatile chem. They're not all volatile yet. Well, I don't know. Now we are 2
No,
fire.
we're at 2 fire, correct. What am I
Is it
doing
called
this?
fire? I
Sorry.
don't know.
Yeah, so it's fire level is what it's termed in
Okay.
here. It's the other side.
I don't know. I almost
Fire
want to
level.
think it says panic level, but
No,
that's
first determine the fire level.
Oh,
I counted
fire
them.
level, all
It
right.
says fire level, although panic level is accurate too. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, so I did it opposite, that's fine. 0 plus X doesn't work. 2, however, we're now at 2 fire levels. So we're gonna go to the 2 on 2, black. Oh, this will be fun. Okay, so black
black.
is, you see the little bomb on there. Well, guess what? Bomb means unstable mixture.
Oh.
So if your first chemical is the black, then you then pick a blue, yellow, or red flask. If you select a black and it is not your first chemical, then you immediately go to phase 4 unstable mixture. Fire chemicals make your compound volatile. Thus, when I showed you the red flask, it had the fire symbol on it. Okay, so
But it's your first one, so you can pick blue, yellow, or red.
correct. No, what do you mean?
You said if you got black on your first one, you can pick blue, yellow, or red.
Correct. So I'm going to pick, I don't know, I'm going to pick blue. Sure, why not?
Okay.
Now I can keep going. However,
If you draw black again, it becomes unstable.
that's the thing. When you look at our lovely compound guide on our handy dandy card, you will notice that black mixed. I need you to pause this, Lance. Nope, I'm wrong. Nope, nope, never mind. I was totally right. So black mixed with anything automatically makes it unstable. Do you agree with reading that card? That's how I played it last night.
Black mixed with anything makes it unstable. That's what they just said in the rules.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what I pick. It's going to be unstable.
No. It says on the first card, you can pick any one. If you draw black again, it becomes unstable.
Oh. That is not how I played it last night. And that makes way more sense.
Okay.
Because I was
This is what
losing.
literally Don gave me this grief in the fire in the laboratory. That was fire in the library. That was the bit about me reading the rules for the 3rd time.
Yeah. That is so cool. This is why we need to play the game together. Because last night I kept losing because when I would get the black as the first one, I would do black and then I would pick blue. Well, black makes it unstable. And so what happens next is that I kept losing points and I would never score points and it was terrible. So what needs to happen is black is the
Black
first
on
one.
the first one is any of the, but you can choose to get a red.
Right.
If you're trying to get
If you're trying to get a purple or an orange.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pick blue because I'm feeling safe at the moment. We'll see how long that lasts.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. Of course you wouldn't. Go big or go home. Okay. So I'm going to.
No, I didn't feel safe.
Yeah, well. Okay. So 2. Let's see what happens this time. Okay. 15 plus 2 is 17. We're on 2 fire over here. 17 is a red. Oh, okay.
No, okay.
Okay. Now I could keep going, or I could stop and just make a purple. I'm going to stop, and I'm going to make a purple.
That's fair.
I'm going to make a purple. All right. So purple has been made. This is volatile. That's the symbol because it had red inside it. 4 intuition plus 3 research equals 7.
But now you turn purple because you made a purple.
Correct. So I turn this to this because I made a purple. And at the end of the turn, the lowest one turns. Now these are the same, so I have just been picking. It didn't really say, it just said the lowest one gets turned, and so I always figure dealer's choice. Rotate the beaker card with the lowest index number. So I'm going to pick. So I'm going to make green to become 4. Okay. Your turn.
Exciting.
Oh, it'll get exciting real quick.
We've already had the black ones come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently
There's far fewer black in 2 than there are at 6, but
I have 10 and 2 is 12. We are at
Still
1,
at
2
2.
fire.
Mhm.
So for number 2, 12 is blue.
okay.
Half flask of blue, please. Thank you. I will definitely go again. I'm at 10 and 1 is 11.
Mm-hmm.
2 fire 11 is a black. So this is
Oh.
exactly what you were talking about.
Yep. So this is an unstable compound because it says if you select a black and it is not your first chemical, you immediately go to phase 4, unstable mixture.
Yes.
All right, unstable mixture, you don't score any intuition or research when you explode. It just exploded. But you do collect a process card.
We need to bring those closer to us.
Yep. That would be good.
But, so it was a blue beforehand. Does it matter? Do I get to choose in this instance?
Excellent question. It says choose the blue or yellow effect on the progress card or the process card. I'm saying it wrong, right? Process card. And place it in front of you. It says choose either one.
Yeah, I'm choosing implode. If
Okay.
you scored no fire, then you gain 5.
Oh, okay.
Put those back there. Sorry.
So are you
Actually, I'm going to move this down here as our card indicator, and then these will be up
You
here.
can't play it at this point because we're
No,
already
but
in
you
the...
said put it in front of you.
No, absolutely. Yes. I thought you were wanting to play it right
No.
this moment. Okay, never mind. I don't know what's
I
going on.
just got the card. That makes sense. I'm also supposed to turn the lowest, which is
Correct.
orange.
Yep.
And now we're still at 2 fire.
Yep.
It's getting crazy in here.
It is. It is. As I said, it gets yeah. So this would explain why I lost to the robot last night because I was doing terribly and I couldn't figure out why. That's
because
why.
it was a spellcaster. Yeah, there it is. I got a casty robot reference in.
5 plus 1 is a 6. We're still at 2 fire, so 6 on 2 is a blue. So I get half a flask of blue, wherever it's at. There it is. I'm going to go again because what's...
The strategy comes in the pressure luck element and your combinations of mixtures, your
Yes.
tinctures, as you will.
Uh-huh. Because I could just stop here and I would only score 1 point, but I would then score 1 point and I wouldn't explode. So it's a guaranteed 1 versus gambling for do we want to go further?
versus
Gambling, I'm
me.
in. That's another game. Not weird giraffe. But this is 5 plus 3 is 8. We're still at 2 fire. 8 on here is another
Another
blue.
blue.
Okay, so do I figure out where I'm at? There I am. All right, so do I stop, make a full blue, which would then be 2 points to get a process card, or do I keep going? I'm going to keep going. I think I
You
heard
do
you all
have
out
your
there.
You have your neutralize to help.
I do.
you
I do
if
have
there's
neutralized if something goes very wrong. I heard you all out there. Go for it. All right.
No, I'm giving her tips. How dare I?
All right. 15 and 5 is 20. We're still at 2. Here, 20 on 2 is a yellow. Ha ha. See, it was worth the little gambling I'm in. Not really. It's worth pushing your luck. Okay. So, I'm going to combine a blue and a yellow
I'm gonna get beat. I know
to
it.
make it solid green. And then I've got 2 plus 1 intuition, 3 plus 4, 7. Now I made a green, so this guy gets turned to the other side. We're already got, yeah, that's 2 fire on there. So we're going to be going up here. And these guys go away.
We also turn the other.
Turn the lowest.
one.
Yep. I don't know. Both of them are going to gain us.
Yeah, but if we do this one.
Oh, we're going to be at a higher fire. This is still no, whereas if we do this, we'll still only be at 3.
That's fair.
Because if we do that, we're going to be at 4. It's up.
No, that's
Actually,
fair.
technically, it is up to me since it's my turn.
It is.
That's my call. That's how I'm going to
fine.
roll. I'm going to be bossy.
Shocker.
You were the one who wanted me to learn how to play this game last night, sir.
This is true. I went to an improv show and was like, honey, why don't you figure out how to play this game for the podcast?
Okay.
All right, so I'm at 18 and we're at 1, 2, 3 fire.
3 fire.
So if I take the 3 card and go to 18, it is a yellow.
Okay.
Awesome.
Silly question, but would you like to continue?
Of course I'm going to continue. So I could just pick up 6 right now with my
Yeah, you
progress
could.
thing card, but I'm not going to. What's the fun in that?
Reasons.
All right. I've got 10 and 2 is 12 on the 3 fire. 12, for those wondering, is a blue.
Do you stop there?
I do stop there.
He does stop there. Okay.
Blue and yellow, I'm going to go ahead and mix for
You should have a green. Do you have one on
green.
there? There it is.
And then I will use my, it said it's a progress card. What you call that?
A process card. I said
Process
wrong.
card.
Process.
Okay. So that puts me at 7, 12, because I made a green,
Yep.
which turns
Green
to
turns. I see what. I think I'm seeing my life flash in front of our eyes. All right. And then the lowest turns, which is this guy.
Yes.
Okay. All righty.
There you go. There are your vials.
My flasks.
Oh,
no,
vial.
actually, this is the lab cards.
Those are the vials.
Yeah.
These are the flasks.
Yes.
Whatever.
No,
those things.
these are the beakers.
Beakers, flasks, vials. We went through this earlier.
That doesn't mean I remember what's going on with my life.
You're the chemist.
This is not how we did chemistry, okay, people? I'm just
It's
like,
not?
No. No. All right. 5 plus 5 is 10 in most countries. We are at 1, 2, 3, 4 fire. So here we are. So we are at a red. Oh, we're starting out great. Okay.
Oh, I used this, so it goes away, right?
Correct. Yep, it goes. Yep. So it's been used. That technically should be in here. That's my fault.
How dare you?
Something like that. Okay. All right, so do I stop or do I keep going? Because if you get 2 reds, it is, I'm nearly positive, explodes on you. 2 reds. Oh, that's the robot scoring. We don't like him. Reds. Yep, 2 reds equal unstable compound. Okay, so I could stop and just take my 3 points and run, but I have neutralize. Let's go.
Crazy. Going for the IU football mix.
Yep.
Go
How come
Big
we're
Ten
unbalanced
champs.
here? Did you have one? Did you
I
have one?
had
where you had a 0?
unstable.
You had an unstable one. This
What
one
is
was
0 on there? You just
And
like
then this
writing
was
0
12.
on mine.
What?
For those wondering, it is 17-17 right now.
Is it competitive? It is indeed. Okay. All right. 5 plus 1 is 6. We are at 4 fire, so 6 is another red. So
Explode.
It's going to explode.
Well, or you neutralize.
You know what? Absolutely. Ignore that chemical. No, never happened. You didn't see anything. Now, it says to go back to the mixing phase. So I could stop here again, or I could try to be dumb. I'm going to stop, and I'm just going to take my 3, and I'm going to run.
Oh, okay.
Now, lowest one turns. We got 2 5s. Both of them are going to flip. I'm going to flip the purpley guy. All right. Yep. Going to get pretty wild. All right. Your turn, sir. Whoa.
They have a thing for destruction at Weird Giraffe Games, apparently.
They like setting things on fire
do.
and exploding. I've noticed this.
Got 15 and 1 is 16. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fire.
So 5 and 16 is black.
Okay. You pick blue or
I
yellow.
do. Or red. It says
That's
I can do
true.
blue, yellow, or red.
It's true.
I'm going to take a red.
Okay.
Is it smart? Probably not.
Probably not.
Still going to try again, though.
Oh.
And here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 5 plus 3 is 8. We are still at 5 fire. And 8 is another red. So unstable explosion.
Explosion. However, you do get a process card.
I do get a process card. I don't get any reds. I don't get that.
Nope.
I'll take this process card.
Nope. Would you get process?
But I get to choose. Draw the same chemical. Yeah.
And then the lowest one, which is this one, will turn. So all of them are on the second side. We are at 6 fire danger, everybody. Someone turn on the fire alarm.
This is the worst, the highest the fire gets, right?
Yes. Yeah, it doesn't get any
Well,
worse.
at this
but
point,
don't
if
worry.
it's 6, it's almost you just grab the 6 and no, you still have to do the numbers.
You still have to do the numbers. You still have to add them all up. 20 plus 3 is 23. On the 6th card is a red. Shocker.
Nice start.
Yep. Okay. Well, if you look on here, and if you're someone who likes numbers, as yours truly does, you will notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of the choices on there out of the 20, because there's 20 options on here. 12 of the 20 are either red or black.
There's 20. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
5 times 4.
22 options, isn't it? Oh, you're right.
5 times 4.
Yep,
20.
I see it.
20 combinations.
Because we're missing 7. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, we're
7,
missing
13, and 19.
Yep. So either way, you're still going to have, 12 out of 20 of your options are bad.
What a weird number combination to come together. Okay.
So, do I play smart or do I play fun? Well, he just scored 0 on his last one. So I'm real curious because if I can get a blue or a yellow, those are some pretty nice research numbers.
They are.
So I'm going to try.
But if you can get a red, I'd be very happy.
I'll bet you would on that. So red is your favorite color. Well,
Yeah,
that or
I mean,
orange,
I don't
depends
know.
on the day. But all right, 0 plus 3 is 3. 6 fire, we're at 3. It's another red. Shock and awe.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. All right, what am I picking with my life? I'm gonna choose a compound or double mixture. If you make it during the mixing phase, you gain 5. Okay, that one. I don't know what my likelihood is of it, but you know what? Why not? All right, lowest one, they're all the same. Oh boy, any of these, it's about the same. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. All right, I knew that. All right.
Okay, that's these. I need this.
For those out there who want to know, I have 20, Josh has 17. So, it's still pretty darn close. Will he play smart? Will he play bold?
24. We're still at 6
the
fire,
max.
which is blue.
Oh. Does his gamble work? Where did they go?
They're
they're
right
right
here.
there. Right here. Okay. There you go. Do you want me to hand?
I'm going to grab a blue, and then I'm going to use my process card and draw the same one again.
Oh, nice. All right. So here's the deal.
This does not count towards my draw, though, right?
No, I don't believe so because it says. Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
I'm going again while you figure that out.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh, I'm missing
On your
one.
turn, you
Hold
can
on, there
gain
it is.
up to 3 flasks that can each hold no more than 2 chemicals, 6 total. So it says you can get up to 3 flasks.
Okay.
So no, it actually does.
Okay.
So you can have one more shot. I mean, you can look on that side, but it's not going to be very helpful.
We're at 15, and 1 is 16. On here is a black.
Oh, boom. Unstable.
Okay, so I lose everything?
If you select a black and it is not your first chemical, you immediately go to phase 4, unstable mixture.
Wow.
You don't score any points, but you do collect a process card.
All right, well, still worth the risk.
And the lowest one changes. Do we change purple or orange, babe?
It may not matter. the lowest purple or orange. Okay, let's do purple.
Yep. All right.
Wow.
I'm gonna do my distill because I don't know how much time we have left. If you
Okay.
catch my drift, I'm going to choose a combine or a double mixture. If I make it, I'm gonna say purple. I highly doubt I'm going to, but you know what? I know. I should believe in myself. I know. I hear you. You should believe in yourself. All right. 0 plus 5 is still 5. On a 6, that's a yellow. That's interesting. Well, that's not going to help me make purple, but at least it's not red or black. So, all right. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm very confused by this card.
Okay.
Well, because at the end of it, like the catalyst is gain 5 immediately. You must mix chemicals at least 3 more times. There's no way I'm mixing 3 more times.
Yeah, I don't understand that one. I believe
That's what
you.
it says. So it feels like because it says gain it immediately. It doesn't say you must mix and then gain. It just says gain and then you must mix.
Well, mixing compounds is also part of mixing compounds is the selecting the chemicals part.
Oh.
And you gain up to 3 flasks. So I think it's saying that you have to go 3 times and get all 3 in front of you. So you can't just stop after 1, which would be the easy way.
Yeah, but it also says gain immediately. So I would assume that even if I go unstable, I'm gaining those 5 regardless.
Correct.
Yeah, I think that's smarter.
Right.
At this point. Continue.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go again. Oh, I laid that out. That should have been my layout. I'm sorry, everybody. I forgot. That was, I laid it out. Yes, that's definitely me. I'm the cheater in this group.
Wow. I hope you all could feel that like I did.
5 plus 1 is 6. On the 6 is a red. Oh, looky there. Okay, well, that's going to make orange. So rather than bother with that, I'm just going to go, hey, look, I made an orange.
So you're going to stop and you're going to make orange.
I'm stopping. Yes, I'm stopping. All right, 4 for orange plus 6 is 10. But the orange now flips. And then the lowest one flips. And at this point, whatever happens, it's going to end. This is the end.
Well, you could technically... No, that one will end it. That one will end it. That one will end it.
Yeah,
Yep.
will end it. So, and in the end, the chemicals you made are equal to the chemicals that exploded. You got 17, and I got 10, 20, 30.
Wow.
That was the thing.
Well,
So,
I gotta say this
that's
is,
explosion in the laboratory. What do you think, babe?
Pick up a game like this. Like if you're looking for games that you need to kind of keep in the car, keep in a bag, take for the travel game, it's easy to throw out. What is it? 1 to 4?
1 to 4. Yep.
And what was that? Like 30 minutes?
30. Yeah, and actually that's what it says on the box too, right? Yeah. It says 15 to 25. So, and we were also teaching. So, yeah.
This could be a good holiday gift.
Yeah.
Well, whatever holiday you're celebrating this time of
Some
year.
random holiday.
Or not this time of year, whatever. Like,
yeah, you do you.
tie
But,
this with a Hallmark card. People will be happy.
It also feels like it might be a good game to play at a restaurant while you're waiting for your food.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I feel like, especially during Gen Con maybe, and you want to kind of entertain your server, you know, letting them know how close you are to blowing up the table might be kind of fun. So, yeah. So I will say that my opinion is very different because last night I was playing it wrong, as you pointed out to me. So when I was playing the robot, I lost huge to the robot because
He's a robot.
every time I drew the black, I immediately thought that meant I exploded. And so I got zeros. So mine was just like zeros, like tons of them. Now that I see, okay, you get a chance to decide. You draw the blue or the yellow, and that's a point. So if you just want to take the point and run, you totally can. Or you can go. So that helped me a lot. I liked it a lot. I think pressure luck games are funny. How stupid do you want to be? I mean, I think it works great, and the fact that it ties over into Fire in the Library is great. So it's a little story just all in itself. So if you got some kids, great. I mean, you got some basic arithmetic that you're in there, you know, and it's also some logic choices, right? Do you want to go with the easy 1 or do you want to go for the big 7, but you might explode? So yeah, what ages are this for? It says 8 and up. Yeah, I agree. I think because our youngest child, Samuel, he's 7, almost 8. I think he could absolutely do this one.
100%.
Yeah, and Maggie could do it too. So you get a thumbs up. Another thumbs up. Where's our thumb? We're all
over
here. 2 thumbs
here.
up. 4. No, that one's on the side. Don't do that. No, it's
Yeah,
like,
but the camera, it's a top down.
oh,
Just give it a thumbs
we're
up.
doing it that way. Oh,
I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm
I
just,
think that works that way.
This, yeah, we get this one. Like, we get it. I'm just, we're throwing thumbs everywhere. I don't know. It's good stuff. And I know this is becoming I'm just going to focus right here for just a minute. It's very common right now for creators and whatnot that are in the space to make sure that they tagline whenever they're given product, that there's no copyright or whatever copy approval thing, whatever. We're not going to give this to Weird Giraffe and tell them like, well, are you guys okay with this review? They didn't ask for it. They never would ask for it. They honestly were just like, here, play the game, talk about it on the podcast.
We'll probably tag them so that they know that we reviewed it. But
I'm not saying that gives you like carte blanche to ask them that.
We received no benefit other than that we received the game. But other than that,
Correct.
there is no other situation of that to review it. So
That said,
Yeah.
The Weird Giraffe folks, good job.
fun, very fun.
Enjoyed that a lot. So, for episode 277, our game factor play of Green Team Wins, we established, as I wrote down in a Google Keep right here, is green not only means go, green means win. And for episode 278, you ready? I've established something.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I did.
I'm glad you did because I
Ready?
didn't.
When you face the robot, you explode.
Oh, casting robot once
That's right.
again.
Well, thank you all for joining us.
We found out where he got his job. He went and he got a job.
Of course he did. I mean, spellcasting.
Sorry, this is the laboratory. He was at the laboratory.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, spellcasting it's a hard job.
It really is.
It's the casting robot. Anyways, thank you for joining us on this Factor Play. As we've said, I'm Josh.
I'm Dr. Deb.
I'm Lance.
And we will, as Don loves to say, check you later.
Then someone usually goes, bye.
Deuces. Explosion. We absolutely need to put an explosion in there. And then you put the explosion.